Princess Anne's incredibly thoughtful gesture during surprise Ukraine trip. Princess Anne has once again demonstrated her deep compassion and commitment to humanitarian causes during a surprise visit to Ukraine. The 75-year-old royal made an unannounced journey to Kyiv, where she carried out a moving tribute to the countless children whose lives have been lost to the ongoing Russian invasion. At the Children's Memorial, the Princess Royal placed a soft toy teddy at the base of the monument, explaining to Ukraine's First Lady, Olena Zelenska, that her daughter Zara Tindall once had the very same bear. The traditional-looking teddy, tied with a delicate yellow and black ribbon, stood as a simple yet profound symbol of shared grief, solidarity, and remembrance. Mrs. Zelenska, who had also laid down a bear in memory, was visibly moved by Anne's gesture and nodded in solemn recognition of its significance. "We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for our channel. If you'd like to help us grow, please subscribe and share our content with others." During her trip, carried out at the request of the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, and met with President Volodymyr Zelensky to reaffirm the UK's unwavering support for Ukraine. In their warm exchange, the president expressed his gratitude, telling the princess, "You're very welcome," to which she responded with characteristic humility, "You're very kind. I don't know how you have time to spare, but there you go." Their meeting underscored the continued partnership between the UK and Ukraine in resisting Russian aggression and supporting those most deeply affected by the war. The princess also met with women serving in Ukraine's police and armed forces, engaging in candid discussions about their vital roles in protecting vulnerable communities. She expressed genuine interest in how the conflict had reshaped their work and asked whether more women had joined the ranks since the invasion. The royal's curiosity and respect highlighted her long-standing advocacy for women working in high-pressure, frontline roles. A dedicated patron of Save the Children, and spent time with families and young people who had been forcibly displaced and later reunited, as well as those tirelessly working to return children still separated from their loved ones. Her questions revealed a keen concern for how organizations like Save the Children are involved in reintegration and recovery. She reminded those she met that the tragedy of war extends far beyond the battlefield, with more than 19,500 Ukrainian children believed to have been deported or transferred by Russian forces. The princess's itinerary also included a powerful visit to a rehabilitation center for returning veterans. Here she met with service personnel adjusting to civilian life while living with severe injuries and trauma sustained in combat, and witnessed firsthand the innovative use of canine therapy sessions, where service dogs play a crucial role in helping veterans rebuild confidence and cope with emotional wounds. Speaking with soldiers and staff, she offered encouragement and empathy, showing her characteristic down-to-earth approach that resonates so strongly with those she meets. And later traveled to the Kherson Cultural Exhibition, a moving tribute to the resilience of a region once under Russian occupation. Kherson's liberation has become a national symbol of defiance and strength, and the exhibition, supported by the UK-led Partnership Fund for a Resilient Ukraine, is designed to help communities rebuild and restore their cultural identity. The princess's presence there emphasized Britain's active role in supporting Ukraine's recovery, not just militarily but also socially and culturally. She also toured the historic St. Sophia's Cathedral, deepening the cultural and spiritual dimension of her visit. The visit marks another significant moment in royal engagement with Ukraine. Last year, Anne's sister-in-law, the Duchess of Edinburgh, was the first British royal to travel to Kyiv since the start of the invasion, meeting with the President and First Lady while delivering a message from King Charles. More recently, Prince Harry visited the Ukrainian capital with his Invictus Games Foundation to expand rehabilitation support for wounded soldiers. Anne's presence follows in these footsteps, reinforcing the continuity of royal solidarity with a nation enduring unimaginable hardship. Throughout her time in Ukraine, Princess Anne carried herself with quiet dignity and empathy, blending ceremonial duty with deeply personal moments of connection.